Hello there everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in again. If it's your first time, please make sure that you subscribe. There's more and more videos like this coming through, so make sure that you don't miss any by subscribing and making sure that you like and share with your friends. So without wasting any time, as you can see with the title of the video, we'll be making something sweet, something indulgent, and it's none other than chocolate cake. Guys, I love to bake. I love to be in the kitchen, and baking for me, I think, yes, it's very technical. If you're not sure with the ingredients, make sure that you follow the recipe to a T, because it can mess up your whole thing. So yes, baking is easy, but you need to be very careful with the ingredients. You need to be careful with your oven temperature. You need to be careful with like a lot of stuff. But don't fear, once you get used to it, it becomes so simple. So without wasting any time, let's get right into it. Okay, so first things first, we'll weigh our dry ingredients. So here I have 240 grams of flour. So I prefer to use a scale than using cups, because with cups you can never be sure that you are actually true with your measurements, because someone might use like a different type of a cup, especially if you're not using like actual measuring cups. So it's very important that you use a scale, but if you do have a cup, I'm gonna show you right now what not to do. Okay, so let's say the recipe, okay, this is not like 1 cup, but I'm just gonna show you, let's say using a cup. So you need to do this. I'll suggest that you pour your flour onto the cup like this, right? You see, then you should be fine. But once you start doing this, once you start stamping your flour like this, you know, pushing it through, obviously you can see you still have space available, then you'll be tempted to fill it up. Don't do that, because now you'll be adding more flour onto your recipe, right? So just make sure that your flour it's fluffy. You don't like stamp it into your cup, because you might mess up the recipe. That's why I prefer to use a scale, because with the scale it will give you the exact amount that you need. So it's the same as other ingredients that you're going to be using, maybe your baking powder, baking soda, or whatever. Even if you're using a spoon, like right now I'm going to be using that. I'm going to show you how I weigh this. So the second ingredient that will be weighing is the bicarbonate of soda. So it needs 1.5 teaspoons. You see, don't pack it, just leave it like this. So this will act as our leavening agent. 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda. Also, same procedure, or what you can do, get a spoon and level up your ingredients like this. Should be fine. Alright, then we'll need about 50 grams of cocoa powder. Sift everything. Make sure you get everything into your mixing bowl. Then our final dry ingredient is our sugar. So we'll need 400 grams. So you can add sugar as your wet ingredient because it dissolves, but you can also add it with your powders. And then lastly, half a teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna put this on the side and move to the wet ingredients. Okay, so for the wet ingredients, I have 1 cup of milk here. I'm going to add 2 eggs. One tablespoon of vanilla essence. And half a cup of vegetable oil. Whisk. Now I'm going to combine the wet and the dry. Then to add more depth into your chocolate cake, one ingredient that's missing is hot 1 cup of coffee. You can use boiling water, 1 cup of boiling water, it's fine, but just to elevate that nice chocolate flavor, I'm going to use my coffee. So for our icing, I'll be making a simple buttercream. So you'll need 250 grams of softened butter, 350 grams of icing sugar. Very important to sift it so that you get a nice smooth buttercream. So we'll start by adding our softened butter into our stand-up mixer. You can use a hand mixer or a whisk for this step. Just mix it for at least 5 to 6 minutes. Scrape the side of the bowl to make sure that everything is mixed well. So I prefer to add my icing sugar by using a cup so that I don't get the sugar all over the place. Then I mix bit by bit until everything is well incorporated. Don't forget to scrape the side of your bowl as you go. So after 45 to 50 minutes, the cake was ready. So make sure you test it by using a toothpick or a knife. Make sure that it comes out clean. So our cake has completely cooled down right now, and we're going to add our buttercream. So what you can do, you can slice like in between and make 2 layers, but I prefer this like one large big layer. You can call it that way. So I'm going to mix up my buttercream because it's been standing for a while. So guys, this is just a rustic cake. I'm not trying to make it look nice or something. It's just a cake, right? You can also ice it on the sides, but I prefer it this way. And then here I have some fresh strawberries. So you can add whatever that you like. You can add blackberries or whatever that you feel like. But for today, we're going with these freshly washed strawberries. Initially, I wanted to add blackberries, but I couldn't find them. Fresh raspberries at Food Lovers Market, and I didn't have time to drive around, so this will do. Guys, I believe this looks amazing. Let me know in the comment section below, but definitely I'm happy with this. The sponge, it's nice, soft, firm. So right now the only thing that I have to do is just cut it and enjoy a nice slice of cake.